We're going to start with a team of three that's, are just like from the demo, our trusty Megan, Bronson, and Ryan. It's not. It's different. Nice. Seeks. And outside the Dark Zone here, they're in, the open world, the co-op space. So you can see how the transition into the Dark Zone actually works in the game. This is just how it works now. I don't know if you want to add here. I think they're just outside Times Square.
This is a little bit further down. It's much further down, actually. It's one of the teams, one of the demos that we have on the pods outside and on the booth at E3. And they're making their way from Manhattan to the strip of the Dark Zone right in the middle there.
Yes. And for those that are watching that maybe aren't as familiar with the Division, a lot of the UI here is the skills that are currently loaded, the weapon that is loaded. I'm falling apart, and hit points, health, and players that are in your group.
So something happening here is that your UI is actually going on the fritz. You're losing your connection to the HQ, the base of operations. You're going into this very contaminated area that also has some sort of interference with your systems. And as soon as you land in there, you reboot your whole system. You'll notice the heavy militarization of the zone. Lots of jeeps, trucks, sandbags, and also body bags. This is the start of this very contaminated area where people pulled out right at the last minute.
Yep. It's very grim.
Hostiles confirmed. Unable to locate any JTF in the area.
So we've just identified some hostiles. We can't see them yet. Let's climb up here into the guardhouse to see if this vantage point can give us any tactical information.
Exactly. And what you saw there was a pulse, which is one of the skills that you may have seen over the past years. But it's really important when you assess a fight. You get the level of the enemies you're seeing, the different archetypes that they could be. You can pick targets before you initiate.
So there, I think the skill that was used was a sticky bomb.
Yeah.
So you shoot that.
It's a launched projectile that can stick to a surface, and then you can detonate it manually.
So this is a group of snipers, a Rikers with a sniper that also has a vantage point. Now the trick is getting close enough with this loadout to be able to kill or to get rid of this sniper.
And if you look closely in the UI, you're going to see what we call cover to cover. So you'll get an A prompt on a valid cover that's further ahead of you in the world. So you can move quickly between covers and hopefully not take a lot of damage.
So your first objective in this mission was to secure this ultra rare light machine gun. It's contaminated, so you have to extract it. But that's the piece of loot that you win the Dark Zone to secure. And you can see the yellow bag underneath the go bag. That's an indication that your agent or any other agent is actually carrying some loot.
Yeah, we wanted to have a kind of a visual indicator on the actual avatar so you'll know when someone's carrying.
We've cut forwards a few minutes just for the practicality of this walkthrough. Now we're approaching Bryant Park, which is the building that you can see there is the public library. And again, we've detected another threat, another faction.
Ah, the cleaners.
The cleaners that we introduced last year.
So what you saw there was player one took out a weak point or the gas tank on the back of the cleaners. So they're elites, so they have actually armor as well as health. So you want to take out their gas tanks if you can. It'll drop them immediately. That looks like a terrible cover position. No, okay. And she's using first aid here as well, or she got healed up from a different support player, it looked like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She caught fire.
So we have stasis effects in the game as well, so you can burn and bleed.
Now, the objective they're trying to do is to get to the extraction point, pick an extraction point and then call for the extraction. And you can do that anywhere on this ice ring. If you look in the mini map, you'll see a purple area, and anywhere within that area you can try and extract. And we've just bumped into another team.
And they look familiar.
Somebody's called for an extraction.
So it looks like another team had actually even started one. So you'll not only see them on the map if you're in the local area, you can also see the physical flare go up. So it's a very exposing mechanic when an extraction fires off.
Yeah, it's the real watering hole
Yes. Phenomenon.
concept,
Yes.
where it's basically attracting everybody to the fact that somebody has some contaminated loot, and you'll be able to get rid of them or try and attack them to rip them off, basically.
So now what we have is the middle group actually went rogue. So you can tell that the red markers over their head. You can see the timer. You can see their level. You can see the bounty, the reward you'll get. And it looks like we're going to sandwich them, kind of flank them on either side with the other team to really focus on this group of 3 agents that have gone rogue. And when someone is flagged rogue, you don't get flagged yourself for taking them out.
So all 3 of them are on the ground,
Yeah.
bleeding out.
Yes.
There's no point getting rid of them at that point. I would have let them live.
Just
Bleed
put
out.
them out of their misery.
Yeah.
Just you need to get the loot. So now we can split the loot, or we can get.
The other team, dick move, Ryan.
It was Ryan again. What the hell? I haven't seen this. So
Ryan always shoots first.
It's a very accurate simulation.
yes, maybe they'll let us live. We can.
Yeah.
No, come on. So what you see there, though, is actually when they're down, that's another mechanic. When you're in a group, you have a certain period of time where you can be revived by another player so they can get you back up, get you into the fight, or you can die horribly here and wait for your respawn timer.
Yes. Just quickly, this is when I said we would open the raffle. So you have some minutes to enter the raffle in Twitch chat. Type ~raffle for your go bag chance to win. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, so we respawned, and it's time to try to get revenge.
Yeah, so when you've been taken out by another agent, you're going to be able to see them on the map. You'll see their icon. You'll see they can't really hide very well from you in the local area. So you can definitely go try to get your gear back.
There's a big flag that these 3 agents are rogue. So now it's all about choosing the right equipment and pushing back.
The problem is it looks like that we do not have a very good position on these guys to get in there. So the Division is a very cover-based game. So flanking, using elevation, making sure that you're not exposed is the only way you're going to kind of survive in combat. And we are not looking like we got a good position on these guys. That Ryan guy's going to drop us again.
Alert. Friendly
Oh, this is unbelievable.
That's cool. I actually haven't seen this before. So.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That was all completely natural then. That is the end of the raffle as well. So a nice prophetic timing of that. Please stop spamming chat if that's what you're doing, and we'll pick a winner in just a second. That was cool.
Yeah, is that it?
Very cool.
I think. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, these guys are super rogue now, and I think they're probably going to get that helicopter out.
Yes.
Yeah, the helicopter looks like
Looks like a bit of a lost cause.
Cool.
Nice.
Congrats, Ryan.
Thank
What-
you.
what is that?
Once again, Ryan gets the loot.